Okay, so for the first expression, we see we don't have a trinomial again, but we don't have an x term in this one. So we're not going to use the single bracket factorization. The first thing to do is to notice that there is a common factor between these two, and it's the 3. So let's start by factoring out the 3. If we take out the 3, it's going to leave us with x squared minus 9. Now this isn't fully factorized. We can take this a little bit further. Now we can spot this type of factorization. It's from one of the special cases. Here we have x squared. Here we have a square number as well, and a minus sign in the middle. We call this the difference of two squares. So we have a square number minus another square number. And we can use the conjugate rule to factorize this one. Basically, what are the factors of minus 9 that add together to give 0? What are the factors of minus 9 that add together to give 0x in the middle? Negative 3 and positive 3. So this is 3 bracket x plus 3, x minus 3. And that's where the middle term in the trinomial has disappeared to. It's called the conjugate rule, or the difference of two squares, and it's one of the special cases we looked at earlier in the course. Here in the second one, we've got a trinomial expression. It's an x squared, an x, and a number. So then we use this technique that we studied last class. We want to start by looking at what are the factors of 20. 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5. Now we do our sign analysis, and we see that the first number, the first sign we look at is this one. It's positive. That means both the signs inside the bracket are the same. Secondly, we looked at this sign here. This sign is positive. So both signs inside the bracket are positive. So we've got x plus something and x plus something. So lastly, we're looking for a factor pair here, which will have a sum equal to 9. And we see it here. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So we have x plus 5, x plus 4. Okay, this final expression, it's a trinomial again, so we're going to do a trinomial factorization. We'll start off by listing the factors of 42. 1 times 42, 2 times 21, 3 times 14. What else have we got? 4 times... 7 times 6. So now we look at the signs of the different expressions. This sign here is negative, which means both the signs inside the bracket are different. So when it's a positive there, both the signs inside the bracket are positive. When it's a negative there, both the signs inside the brackets are different. So that gives us x plus something, x minus something. So now we look at this sign here. If this sign here is negative, then the bigger of the two numbers is the one that's going to be the negative. Now we want two numbers that will add together to give minus 1. And we can see that here in this factor pair here. The sum of these two numbers is going to be minus 1. So we get x plus 6, x minus 7. Now, quite a few people factor this to be x minus 6, x plus 7. And it does matter, because this will not produce the same results. If we use FOIL on this one, we'll get x squared plus 7x minus 6x minus 42. And then when we sum the two numbers in the middle, we're going to get x squared plus x minus 42. And they look almost the same. They look almost the same. When you switch the signs on this type, it will always look almost the same, apart from you just have the wrong sign here on this term here. So it's wrong. This one is wrong.